What's your thoughts on, the social tension going on right now?
I think it's terrible. I think that right now, I mean, I'm one of the people that believe in good energy and good things. And it's terrible that right now that our society is fighting one another and that they're choosing to use violence and killing and not like some of these peaceful riots. Like I understand, there's always going to be issues in the world and it's always going to be reported and you're always going to hear about stuff. But it's unfortunate that it's causing an epidemic amongst the world, that it's literally starting in New York, coming to Ohio, then going to Florida, where these police officers now are getting shot. And, it's going to be an endless cycle that somewhere it has to stop. And I think it's going to stop with the police. And I hope that the rest of society can just calm down and let this all, just calm down and stop fighting each other. And peaceful riot is understanding, but causing the violence in this tone is all it does is make our society look even more like, like hellions. I mean, it just makes us look 10 times worse.
And what do you think could be done to minimize the amount of police brutality?
Well, there's a couple things, you know what I mean? Based upon, you got to remember it's based upon discretion. So what I feel might be too much and what you feel might be too much is, yet again, based upon discretion. So I think that it's, maybe the police need to use better discretion, as well as, if you're in trouble, you need to obviously be thinking about, respecting, the police officer because he's there to, create peace. But also living in Cleveland, I mean, right now we were being investigated by the federal for, too much police or basically like excessive force. So what Cleveland has decided to do is put body cameras on every single police officer. And I think that's smart because now, I mean, the cameras don't lie, the video doesn't lie. It's going to help, the victim or it's going to help whoever's on the other end. It's going to help the police officer, but it's also going to help the civilians. It's going to help the people that are interacting with the police officer. And it will also help us who are on the outside just looking in, trying to make a decision on whether or not it was too much or wasn't enough. But, videos don't lie. And they're going to be on every single Cleveland police, police officer now. So I think that, yet again, that will help us to kind of stop some of the speculation. There won't be a reason to speculate. You'll have video. It'll be proof.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's interesting that you said that because I believe it's in Illinois that right after that plan got put into place, a law was passed that basically makes it a felony for anyone, a civilian, to film a police officer while they're performing their active duty. So it's just kind of interesting. It's like a cop can film something, but then a person can't film a cop doing something.
Right. I think, what they're trying to stop by doing that is they're just trying to stop the whole social media. I mean, come on, we're all guilty of it, seeing something crazy, grabbing your cell phone, retweeting it or putting it on Instagram. Like, listen, we've all done it. We've all been, like rim chasers, like trying to check things out and, looking that way. So I think that we're all kind of guilty of that. And I think that, yet again, I mean, there's pros and cons of it. I think, unfortunately, it's been kind of abused. I mean, how many times that you've seen videos, that break the internet first before the, police get it, or you see all these things and then a week later you hear about, the states picking up charges because they saw something on the internet. So yet again, I think that it can work, good and bad ways. I think that it can cause a mass panic, be it put on the internet too soon, and sometimes it might save lives. It can go both ways.